Welcome to the Fast Fix channel, everyone. My name's Jason, and today we will be changing the high beams on this beautiful 2008 Honda Civic. Let's get right to it. Unlike the low beams, changing the high beams on these cars is actually quite simple. The first thing we need to do is come inside the car and pop our hood. Once you have your hood open, you can come over here to the passenger side. We can easily see the high beam bulb right there. But as we move over to the driver's side, we do not have access to the high beam bulb because our battery is in the way. We need to take the battery out in order to get to the bulb. Removing the battery is a pretty simple process. All we need to do is disconnect our power and our ground, and also these two nuts that are connected to these long bolts which secure the battery to the battery pan. So let's get right to that. Mine are 10 millimeter. Yours may be different depending if you change batteries or not. Once you've got all the nuts disconnected, just use a screwdriver and just kind of separate the clamps a little bit here. That'll make them easier to take off. Just kind of twist and pull up. Twist and pull up. Now your battery is ready to be pulled out. I like to zip tie any cables out of the way so I can just lift up and don't have to worry about fumbling around with cables. So that's what we can do now that we got it zip tied out of the way. So there's a little plastic cover you can kind of lift up, or you can take this out with the battery if you'd like. But then it's just a matter of lifting up the battery and we're good to go. These are a little bit heavy, so keep that in mind. Now that we've got the battery out of the way, the only thing that's stopping us is this guy right here. So all you need to do is lift up and it just pulls right out. You see that clamp down there? That's all that's holding this in. Just lift up like that, and she's out of the way. Now that our catch container is out of the way, we can come down and see our high beam bulb right there. So all we need to do is push down on this tab right here and just pull down. It's a lot easier with two hands. I actually loosened that just for the video. But now we have access to our bulb right here. So we'll just turn it and pull it out. As far as installing your new bulb, just try to not to make contact with the glass part with your hands. Wear some gloves if you need to. But all we need to do is come back and put this between the slots and then just point it down. Plug our connection back on and it's changed. Reinstall your battery. Just use the reverse instructions that I showed you earlier. Once it's all done, we got one more thing to do. Because we disconnected power to the car, the radio is not going to want to turn on. So you need to enter this code. As long as you held on to your paperwork, you should be fine. So just dig around your paperwork. You should see a card like this. It'll have a PIN number on it. Once you get that PIN number, which I'm covering up with my thumb, that way you guys can't steal my radio. Who the heck would want to? But anyway, you'll just input that code. And after you've done that, your radio will all function once again. Bam. And hey, for good measure, if you guys don't know how to reset your clock, because that'll need adjusting too, simply hold down the AM/FM button, and now you can use the number 1 to adjust your hours, and the number 2 to adjust your minutes. Hey, if this video helped you, please help me and hit like and subscribe. It makes a world of difference. Thanks for watching. Have a great rest of the day.